Hey, Scruffy. Wow, you came to the door tonight. So early. Wow, got some meows for me tonight. That's an improvement. Oh, wow, you're stepping in, too. Wow, so maybe what happened a week ago is a distant memory for you now, huh? Yeah? Okay, well, let's get your food, huh? Okay, get your food. I forgot to bring a second bowl. Guess I'm optimistic it's going to work tonight. So the second bowl would be for if Scruffy is uncooperative. I would split the food. Okay, so let's get the glove. Scruffy's not running away. Sit down. And oh wow, Scruffy's ready for pets. And I'm not having to do a light touch tonight. That one was a little light, but that was a head. Oops, that was a headbutt. So yeah, touching a little lighter now. He had that little avoidance a moment ago. Oh, there's a headbutt. So wow, I think we might be getting closer to normal. So a couple places where I'm touching kind of lightly, because he seems to be a little bit on guard. But yeah, he's firmer than yesterday. And that was a solid headbutt there. Yeah, it's a solid back rib there. So yeah, the weather cooled off, surprisingly. So I thought the temperature was supposed to hold. So yeah, we gave back more than a few degrees, both last night and today. So it was cold last night. I didn't turn on my furnace because I was probably overly optimistic I wouldn't need it. And so it was kind of cold in the middle of the night again. But yeah, too cold to, or not motivated enough to want to leave my bed to turn on the furnace. It's too cold. And then yeah, today it's also cooler. The sun was out, so it was really sunny. But yeah, gave up some temperature. It was a little surprising because I thought the forecast had the temperature kind of stabilizing at warmer temperatures. So I decided to go for a bike ride today since I did the extra long run yesterday, and I'm kind of like on the fence right now. So yeah, I'm feeling the extra long run, but I felt like I could probably do a bike ride, and then tomorrow I'll play it by ear. So either I'm going to try to do another run tomorrow, or I'll probably just rest. If I do a run tomorrow, there's a increased probability that I will do a short interval run instead of another long run. Although the weather is supposed to be nice again, although a little colder, but I think, well, actually, I think it's supposed to be warmer today. So, but I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna feel tomorrow. So, I think the long runs, yeah, I need to do more of those to try to force myself back into shape. But I also need the interval runs, I think, to also kind of force my body to not get acclimated to one particular type of exercise. So makes sense to do the interval run tomorrow. But yeah, if the weather's really good, I might just want to do a long run just so I'm out there longer. So this is probably the best kind of weather we're going to get all year. It was just a tad warmer. Because yeah, usually it's too hot. So this winter it was kind of cold. And wetter than usual. So I wasn't able to go out as much. Oh, got a neck rub there. So yeah, well, anyway, yeah, I went on my bike ride and yeah, I had to wear my heavier clothing today because yeah, the temperature cooled down so much. So yeah, despite being worn down from my run yesterday, and I think the one before that, I had a pretty good bike ride. I think. I'm actually just probably the 2 long runs I've done recently. I think I'm already feeling some slight positive effect. I think on my bike rides. I noticed, yeah, my time was actually a little better, and wasn't as tired at the top. The park where I go bike riding is still closed. I was tempted to go by the main entrance today, but just to see if they had any new signs or pictures. Last time I went there, it's been a while, but last time I went there, they posted pictures or photos of the damage. So they basically had a sign in the road that was blocking the road and informing people that the park was closed. And then they had pictures of the storm damage to explain why they weren't reopened. I haven't been there in a while, so um, it requires me to go all the way to the park and then turn around and backtrack to get on into my alternate route. So, oh, yeah, just grabbing the glove. I got a neck rub there. So, anyway, so I almost went on my alternate route, or I almost went to the main entrance on the way back. But then at the last moment, I forgot I was going to do it, and I'd already crossed an intersection, and I didn't want to turn back. So maybe next time. I don't think there's probably any change. So my alternate route takes me to the old, or what's I guess it's still technically an entrance, but there's a back entrance. It's closed to vehicles, but it's still open. Or when the park is open, it's open to pedestrians and cyclists and horses. But there's no posted information on that entrance. They just have a closed sign, and they close off the entrance. So I saw 2 women looking it over when I was up there. So I think yeah, they were disappointed the park was still closed. And, so they were surprised that the park was still closed because yeah, it's been I've lost count. It's been a long time. It's been over 4 months, I think. 3 months. Yeah. So we're in our 4th month somewhere. So yeah, that's the longest I can remember the park's ever been closed. Okay, we're gonna get Scruffy's food. Yeah, ready for food? Okay, let's get the food. Yeah, Scruffy's being cooperative, very cooperative today. So yeah, this last week, Nightmare Week, is hopefully coming to an end. Okay, I'm done. So, let's see. I don't remember. Did I get any footage of Scruffy sleeping on the table today? I might have. But yeah, at lunch, yeah, he was cooperative today. So it's yeah, he was even more cooperative than yesterday because I think I sat down and yeah, he came. He pretty much came to the glove. I didn't have to put the food down or any other stuff. So yeah, it was a pretty successful lunch today. Hey, Scruffy. So he's sleeping on the mat a few minutes ago. So it looks like the sun's out, but the wind picked up. I didn't expect the wind. Okay, so you threw up at lunch yesterday. Not sure what I can do about that. I think we're gonna just try what we've been doing. On the chair because it's been working the past couple days. Glove on, sit in the chair, and wow, Scruffy's figuring it out. Came right to the glove. Oops. Pets are a little more light, so I wouldn't say they're the firmest pets. Oops, Scruffy needs a drink. They're not the firmest pets, but they're not light touches either, so they're somewhere in between. The main thing I was wondering about at lunch was so after the first set of pets, Scruffy stopped and he walked over to the water bowl and took a very long drink. I was actually thinking that right before he walked over to the water bowl, I was almost ready to give him his food because yeah, I don't actually want to have to pet him that long for lunch. I'm just trying to pet him long enough to get him acclimated to interacting with me at other times instead of just only dinner. But since he pulled away for water early, I felt like I needed to make sure, he wasn't trying to avoid me. So I wanted to end the pets on my terms, not his. So, so he ended up taking a really long drink, and I started wondering if he was actually intentionally doing that, trying to outsmart me, get away from me petting him, and maybe he thinks I'm on a timetable where I gotta. Oops, Scruffy knocked down the food again. Fix the bowl there. Okay. So yeah, I need to. So yeah, I was wondering if Scruffy was thinking he could outsmart me. So I almost caved in too, because I wasn't really sure if he was trying to outsmart me or not. But it was taking a while, and I was thinking, maybe I should give him this food. But I decided at the end, I'm gonna make him do. We're gonna finish pets, and then I'll give him the food. And yeah, it worked out. So he came back for pets, and or I waited him out. And move the balls because Scruffy's eating fast tonight, and there's a lot of food under the balls. Oops. Okay. Scruffy keeps knocking down the bowl, so it might be easier if the balls aren't in there. So anyway, so we did a second round of pets, and then I gave him this food, and it was a very successful lunch in my opinion. So that was another milestone, I think, because he behaved except for the water break, which yes, it wasn't a bad thing. It's just a little unexpected. Um, but he basically behaved kind of how I wanted him to behave. So I think the training's working, and dinner seems to be going well tonight. So tonight's or today's as a whole is a pretty good success. Scruffy was meowing at the door tonight, and he stepped inside briefly and didn't seem terrified of me, which is probably the most important thing. And he came right over for pets. So everything's looking up. So I gave Scruffy extra rotisserie chicken kibble, and it was a meaty pate with real chicken and tuna. So he ate pretty fast tonight. There's a lot of pate smear in the bowl, but he doesn't look very motivated to lick the bowl clean. So I'm not going to push the issue. If he leaves happy without throwing up, I'm going to call it a success tonight. And they got extra food since I gave them both the separate bowl and the kibble cup. I'm actually thinking I'm going to maybe eventually stop bringing out two separate sources of kibble. I think it just confuses things, especially if he's consistently eating the bowl. Okay, folks, I think Scruffy's done. He's just grooming himself now, so I think I'm gonna get up and go in. Okay, well, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.